My spirit is reincarnated. Reincarnation is for a spirit to come back in this world as an animal or as another human or as something else. Well, actually, our soul, the dragon spirit, are actually in a constant circle. Whenever life is over, it starts again. So this is another cycle again. So in the meantime, the dragon is inside the dragon realm, waiting for another life. Inside of the dragon realm, the dragon is being born just out of an egg, just in a natural way. Whenever the dragon is very old and starts all over again, now the dragon is going to be reincarnated in this world again. And it depends on what it is. It used to be a dragon, but now it can be a human or it can be an animal. For this reason, I look at, you know, Indian Buddhism. They live exactly to the lifestyle that I have. They also believe very much in the dragon gods. The dragon gods simply is called as Tialong, and Shenlong. Tialong is the celestial dragon, and Shenlong is the dragon god. Dragon god completely translated as dragon god, Shenlong. Tialong is, and alongside with Shenlong, they are the guardians of the heavens, the guardians of the gates. That is also what I'm trying to say with the other dragon gods. They are all guardians of the gates, especially the gates of the dragon. Um, excuse me. Especially the gates of the dragon. In the gates of the dragon, Leviathan or the other dragon gods will do everything eventually to protect the gate of the dragon, but also the other dragons. And that is why in Indian Buddhism they call it the guardians of the heavens, the guardians of the gates. That is why they call it literally the dragon god and the dragon, celestial dragon, of course. That means they're just the same. They are alongside with each other. They are the perfect guardians of the heavens. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, I want to respect, and that is so strange about this. You know, I want to respect every life, all life. So that is why I became a vegan. I became a protector of the forest. I want everything to remain to be alive, and that is what I learned inside of my dragon's path. The dragon is not that what they said to be. And you know, they said a lot of lies for, that you should be afraid of the dragon. Well, actually, the dragon is a protector. The dragon is a guardian. The dragon is not a mindless beast that they want you to say. And in Buddhism, they say it exactly how it is. Indian Buddhism, they say it that the dragon is a guardian and the dragon is a protector. The dragon is celestial and the dragon is a god. And the dragon will always protect the heavens from those who are not allowed there. So they are actually the guardians. That is why in the temples of Buddhism, you will see most of the time you will see two dragons in front of it from each side, protecting the temple from invaders. And that is why, as well, the fighting styles like Shaolin is also based on dragons. You know, the movements that they do, that is just because dragons move the same way. Dragons move in a specific way. That is why the fighting style of Shaolin is also the fighting styles of dragons. You know, it's not really a fight. You know, dragons don't fight, but their style of movement is the same thing. They claim to see the dragon as well. And that is why the dragon is very much honored in Buddhism, especially in Indian Buddhism or ancient Buddhism. They don't eat meat just the same as me, because inside every animal there is also a reincarnated soul. So you need to, and whenever you are killing something against its will, the spirit is going to be lost and the cycle will end. That is why I will not go along with the idea of killing something against their will. And that is also what, and that strikes me. A lot of people who follow the dragon, they also don't eat meat. They do it. And that is why people find it strange. Dragons eat meat, so why don't you? Because I have a choice. I have a choice of light and dark. I have a choice of death and life. And I, as a dragon by my side, I choose life. I choose for the circle to be completed. I choose actually for this reincarnation to happen with every single animal. It's not because I'm a human that I'm worth more than every other earthling here. They have all spirits. They have all, and just the same as the trees as well. I cannot stand that the trees will be cut down, but especially not the animals, because once you might return to this place, you might be the animal, and you might want this disrespect. A dragon is always going to be a reincarnated soul. Now you are here as a human. Now you are confused whenever you are awakened. Imagine that once you're an animal. You just don't know what's going on. That is why animals also have sometimes in some cases, dragons by their side. And sometimes animals can see your dragon as well. That is sometimes strange to see whenever the animals are attracted to your dragon and your draconic energy. So yeah, we are very similar to ancient Buddhism. That is why, that is also something in the Chinese zodiac, or the Buddhist zodiac actually. What is a dragon? What is a dragon? The dragon is all the animals combined. And whenever you combine all of the animals, you will have the dragon. The eyes of the rabbit, the whiskers of the fish, the scales of the snake, and things like this, and the manes of the lion, things like this, and all of it. That is why sometimes I see a pig, a chicken, they laugh at it. It's like, yeah, they are here for us to eat. No, they are not here for us to eat. We are here actually for a test, to see how strong it is, how strong we are. And sometimes that is in the beginning of my path. Everything was unlocked. I had several new senses, and it was very confusing. Whenever I was eating an animal, I could still feel the animal suffering. That was very strange, actually. I could feel them suffering. I could feel them inside of the void. And I said, oh, I don't want this anymore. So I don't want this to feel this. And Leviathan said, you have to feel it. If you don't feel it, you don't learn. And that is simply a lesson of Leviathan. Leviathan wanted me to see it, wanted me to feel it. And that is also, once I came to know Shenlong and Tialong, that they are actually in front of the heavens, the gate of the heavens, the gate of the dragon, you can say. But also the other gates, the two dragons, the celestial and the dragon god, they are both actually the gates, for every gate actually. That is how strong a dragon god is, and the dragon gods are very strong. They are standing before every single gate, and there are so many gates. So imagine how strong Tialong and Shenlong are. Shenlong is even seen as the dragon in the anime series Dragon Ball Z. But actually it's not a wish-fulfilling dragon that you summon because you collect the Dragon Balls. No, Shenlong is actually the one that really want to protect the dragon gate, alongside with his partner, the celestial dragon. So that is also something that can be the celestial dragon and the dragon god Shenlong. They can be your main gods. They can be, and then you will be more like having a lifestyle like ancient Buddhism, because you will feel it. You'll feel them very much, and they will say to you that actually killing is wrong. If it's a human, if it's an animal, if you are hungry, then go eat something else, because you will survive on it. You will survive. So whenever you are stopping alive, you will feel it. That is so darn wrong, and that is why people from ancient Tibet and also from India, they will actually not do that. They will never do that. But also their fighting styles, their movements, they learn from the dragon all the time, because, my brothers and sisters, they also are reincarnated souls. They used to be the dragon, and they used to be very close to Shenlong and Tialong. They were very close to them, and it can be for them that they had the two dragon gods as the ones that has to teach them. So yeah, people here in Belgium, for example, they find it so strange. You love dragons so much, but you don't eat meat. Whenever you think about dragons, you think about them, yeah, eating sheep and eating that. That is the demonization of the dragon, because the dragon is nothing at all like that. And even if it was, the dragon needed to survive. But I don't need to survive. I just go to, yeah, a shop and order myself something that is not surviving. That is just a choice that I have to make. Whenever I see a chicken, for example, people see a worthless piece of living organism that you just need to eat. You know, and people laugh at it. Yeah, we killed the chicken, and it's funny as hell. Well, I don't see it. I see a chicken as just as much worth as a human. They are the same because I can feel their spirits, and their spirits has the same kind of energy. It's a reincarnated soul. And whenever they are laughing at the killing of a chicken, it's a soul that cannot reach out for where they belong. It's very sad, actually, whenever you think about it, that they cannot reach where they belong, that they are lost. Imagine that you are going to be reincarnated as a chicken in this world. You don't want that. That is not a blessing at all, but it could be very much. And I try to be the voice of it, of course, the voice of the dragon. Sorry. Of course, this is not propaganda. I just let you be what you want to do inside of your dragon's path, but I try to explain to you what I'm trying to understand from Tialong and Shenlong, because I don't talk about them enough. But Tialong and Shenlong are actually the ones also by the side of Leviathan that actually teach me the value of life, and the value of a spirit, and the value of try to let them try to find their way home, because that is actually something that I cannot. You have to understand. For me, I cannot stand death, even though the dragon spirit is a spirit of death in itself. That is why I cannot stand it, the smell of it, and the energy of it. I understand that nature takes a life, that is cool, but if you take a life early, that is not cool at all. Whenever you are doing something like this, the veins of Tiamat inside of the earth will be contained with dark energy. It will be very much corrupted, the corrupted energy of Tiamat whenever you are taking a life. And that is what humans don't see. They don't see value in life. They don't only see value in themselves, and that is, yeah, the eye of the dragon sees everything, and this eye of the dragon sees the spirit of every reincarnated soul. Whatever you are, my brother or sister, you are a reincarnated soul of a dragon. You are now looking at yourself as a human, but actually your spirit is that of a dragon. Whenever you are returning to the dragon realm, you will be born again, and you will have a long lifespan until the time is ready to be born again on this earth.